Yeah. So if the data in this particular variable matches with pattern 1, it is going to execute these commands. If it matches with pattern 2, it is going to execute those commands. Like that, you can write n number of patterns and you'll have pattern n commands. So you're done with all the patterns. What you need to do is you need to end the case loop case condition by using ESAC. So case reverse is ESAC. That's all. So here if you see the example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print enter value 1. So user enters value 1, I'll be having so read hyphen p enter value 2, right? So hyphen p. Now thing comes, okay, read hyphen p enter operator. Enter operator. I'm going to put it in a variable op. I'm going to put it in a variable op. So let me yeah, 15.sh. So here I'm going to put an additional thing. Let's say if user don't know what needs to enter in the operator, okay, so I'll just give some okay hint that okay, so use this add, subtract, multiply, or divided by. Okay, so usually while taking the input, so you'll get like this. So if we give SSH localhost, yeah. So you can see here by default some value is given. Okay, so it is something like this. We are giving some information to the user. Okay, you can enter any of these. Okay, the user will easily come to know. Okay, so if it is a regular user, he comes to know how to use the script. If it is a new user, okay, so he may not know what all the options needs to provide. So that's the reason in the command printing itself, okay, so we'll provide the options. Okay, so now what is the thing where I have the variable? I have the variable in op case dollar op in. If it is equal to add, then I need to perform addition. So as I need to tell that okay these commands are done, I have to use double semicolon and subtract and double semicolon, multiply double semicolon. You can give the double semicolon on the same line or the next line, anything is fine. So if it is divided by, and exact. That's all. Okay, now our script will validate okay by basically the input given by the user and it performs that particular operation. So enter value 20, enter value 10. So if I give add, I'll be getting only addition. See, I'm not getting everything. So I'm giving 10, 20, I'm giving subtract. You're getting only subtracted thing. So you are giving 23, you're getting only multiplied output. If you are giving 24 and divided by, you are getting only divided by output. So usually, okay, so we use such conditions to validate the input, and one of the validation is case command. Okay, so you have certain issues with this, so I'm pretty fine with this script. Okay, so we are pretty fine with this particular. The same thing can be applied with, okay, so special variables also. The special variables you are going to put, so here what you have given, value 1 as first position, value 2 as second position, value 3 is going to be my operator, space add, and in my script I'm going to use OP is equal to $3 and I'll validate OP with case command. Okay, I can do it. Well, anyhow, we'll talk with examples, but as of now, okay, so there are certain situations with this particular script. Okay, so what is the script situations you have is, I'm giving 10, 20, so I'm a very new user, and okay, I'm giving small add. My script is not working. Script is not working. Okay, why it is not working? So let's say if user gives anything, okay, if user gives anything other than add, subtract, multiply, divided by, okay, he need to be informed with some message. Okay, he need to inform with some message. So that particular message you can give it with star. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, echo. So why we are coming here? We are coming here because user has not given invalid operator. So I'm just printing in red color so that user will get some attention, might be. And after that, okay, so exit 1. I'm exiting there itself. I don't want to entertain the user because he has not given the proper input. So if proper inputs are not given, so never entertain the user. So simply come out of the script there itself. If you feel something is wrong, come out there itself. Okay, never get into the script. Okay, so it may lead to some issues even. Okay, some loss of data, some loss of something. Okay, so never go without proper input. So script 20.sh, so I'm giving 10, 20, and something else. I'm getting invalid operator. Okay, now this is fine. So if there is something which is given by the user which is other than this, that's fine. So but if I give small add, my script is failing. Okay, so what you can do, so if the requirement who has given to you, okay, has might have asked you, okay, to support even small characters also. What you do now, so what I'll do is simply I'll use, that's all. I'm going to use this one, that's all. So save. So script 20.sh, okay, so 10, 20, add, oh sorry, 10, 20, add, you're getting the output. So but you see this situation, and another user, he is using capital A and small dd. Again our script is failing. Again our script is failing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We'll just come back. So here you are seeing, okay, so this pattern is different. This pattern is different, but commands are same, right? Okay, so for that actually case provides a flexibility, okay, to write multiple patterns in the same pattern line using ADD or ADD. So pipe stands for R here. Okay, small ADD or capital ADD. But the user is using, okay, capital ADD. So some other user comes and use capital ADD. Okay, so if I go like this, okay, I cannot support each and every, okay, so situation entered by the user by mistake or wantedly. You got my point, right? So there are 3 characters. Okay, so the total probability the probabilities of matching the characters is going to be 3 into 3, so it is going to be 9 probabilities. Okay, capital A, small d, capital A, capital D, small d, something like that. So if you just go and put, okay, it is going to come 9 probabilities. So which is not an acceptable thing, right? So if there are 4 characters, it is going to be 16. I cannot just go and, okay, so I mean, put all those possible situations entered by the user over there. Rather than, okay, I can use some commands. Okay, so in the best practices, okay, in the best practices, what we usually do is we take the inputs from the user, we will convert them all the characters to capital characters or all the characters to lower characters, and then we'll start writing our script. So in that way, it is going to be easy for us. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take the operator value, operator variable, and I'll convert all the characters from lower characters to upper characters, and upper characters are already defined here. I don't need to worry, right? So see here, how to convert lower characters to upper characters. So you need to have a command called as tr. So tr does a lot actually. So we are going to use tr command to convert, okay, so from lower to upper, so from lower to upper. So I'm going to use it. So the syntax you have seen, right? So this is how we use the syntax. Now let's say I'm giving echo hi, I want to convert into upper character, so tr, so lower to upper. So you can see small hai has been converted from lower to upper. So even though if I give capital H and or we're talking about add, right? So we'll use that one only. So add, you're getting capital ADD, and even though if user is using one capital letter and all characters are converted to upper character. So I'm going to use this one and my script is done. So this is one way of converting the characters from upper to lower, and even you can use this syntax also. But this works only in Linux. Unix it will not work. So Unix is above syntax. So if you are going with Unix operating system, this is the syntax. But if you are doing in Linux, even it accepts this one also. Okay. So now I am going to use this particular one. So after reading the value, so I'm going to put op variable equal to, so what I have, echo $op. So where is the value I have? In op, and pipe tr here upper. That's all. So now we see this particular script is perfectly fine. Okay, so 10, 20, capital A, small dd, still it is working. Capital SU, small u, and small b. Okay, so still it works. So this is how usually people will do the things. Okay, so if I give SSH space localhost, so it is expecting actually, okay, so capital small s or no. Even if I give capital yes, okay, it has taken as yes actually. Because inside the SSH command they are accepting even if it is, okay, so capitals or small characters, they'll convert it and they'll use it. Okay, so whatever they have mentioned is lower characters here, so whatever the input you give, they'll convert into lower characters and they'll use it. So here we are converting into upper characters and we are using it. Okay, so that is how usually we'll standardize the taking the inputs from the user. Okay, so this is about case command. And yeah, so we discussed star. if you really, okay, so you're from administrator background, so what we are what we are doing to start a service, so we'll give slash etc init.d sshd. Let's say, okay, you take any service sshd, what I give, restart. So how this particular, okay, so this one is taking this input by using special variable. So restart is going to be my $1 value. But okay, so based on this value, your script is going to work. If you are giving restart, it does stop and start. If you give only stop, it does stop. If you give only start, it does the start. So let's see here, etc init.d rhnsd. Okay, can you see here? Okay, almost all the, okay, commands of init script always uses case statements. Okay, so case $1, what is $1? $1 is nothing but the first value you have passed, right? We already talked about. So case $1, if it is equal to start, he's calling start function. If it is equal to stop, he's calling the stop function. If it is equal to status, he's calling the status function. If it is restart or force reload, he's calling stop function and start function. So every okay, so every pattern he is ending with double semicolons. So this is whatever we have there, okay, whatever we have done over there, he's also doing the same thing here. But here his requirement is different. He is using a different command. There our requirement is different, we are using a different commands over there, that's all. Okay, so you need to build up, okay, so you know the conditions, how to make the conditions with case command. So you need to build up your you need to put your own commands over there and you need to start using it. Okay, so for an instance, let's try to write a small script. Okay, so I want to write a small script which is something like a monitoring script. Okay, so my monitoring script is going to be on.sh. So here in this particular script, I'm going to monitor two things. Okay, so I'll just give echo select a value. I just want to make a menu. Okay, I just want to make a menu. So even you can print these characters in underlined. Okay, so how can you print console underscore quotes set underscore set for hyphen e slash e 4m. So means I'll get an underlined character. So slash because it is going to be by my heading. Okay. So HMOD. So can you see here? I are getting an underlined one. So for that I'm just using 4 actually. Now what I'll do is the first one I want to check memory. Okay. So, check CPU load and finally echo that check disk usage. I'm just writing. Okay, you may not use it, just for your understanding. Okay, so I'm going to expect a value from the user. Read hyphen. Here I'll, instead of selecting a value, monitoring menu and just okay. And here I'll use select a value. So what I'll do is user selects a value, so by using read command. So till here it is very clear. So I'm just using only echo commands to print the menu. So this is my monitoring menu. Okay, so I'm just so printing. So if user selects 1, so based on the 1 value I want to work. If it is 2, based on the 2 value I have to work. So how can I validate those things? By using case command. So case $val in, if it is equal to 1, if it is equal to 2, and if it is equal to 3. Okay, so 3 things we have. So 1 means I want to check the memory. So check the memory is, will display a value. Rather than that, I don't worry. Okay, so I just want to check memory means I want to print total memory, I want to print free memory. That's all. That is fine for me. Okay, so